No pills, no noise, just 20 minutes. How many nights have you stared at the ceiling, exhausted but unable to sleep? How many mornings have you dragged yourself out of bed, body heavy, joints aching, mind fogged, wondering, why does nothing work? You've tried the medicine, the supplements, the quick fixes, yet stress creeps back in, inflammation rises, fatigue changes your body, and silence feels impossible. Here's the truth. Your body is not broken. It is begging for leadership. What if healing did not come from a bottle, but from the way you breathe, the way you sit, the way you return to yourself? For centuries, monks hidden deep in forest monasteries have healed without the aid of medicine, through ritual, presence, and awareness. Their secret? They don't fight the body, they invite it home. In this video, you will learn 5 sacred monk rituals, simple, silent, powerful. Each one is designed to reset your nervous system, melt tension from your muscles, awaken your immune response, and restore the rhythm of peace inside you. No theories, no noise, just practice. So here's your only task. Find a quiet seat, silence your phone, rest your spine tall, unclench your jaw, and let the body do the listening. Because in the next 20 minutes, you're not surviving, you're remembering. The medicine you've been searching for has been inside you all along. Ritual 1. The Gate of Breath. Every storm begins with a single breath, and every calm does too. The first ritual is simple, yet it is the doorway monks have used for centuries to step out of chaos and back into presence. It is called the Gate of Breath. Why a gate? Because your breath is the bridge between body and mind, between panic and peace. Place one hand gently on your belly, the other on your heart. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders fall as if setting down a heavy bag you've carried for too many years. This is the posture of surrender, not defeat, but release. Now inhale through your nose, slowly, feeling the belly rise like a tide lifting a boat. Exhale longer than you inhaled. Imagine a gray mist leaving your body with every breath out, mist made of stress, tight thoughts, and stale fatigue. Let it pour out. Your exhale is not just air, it is baggage leaving your body. As you breathe, count lightly in your head. 4 in, 6 out. Not as a command, but as a rhythm, like the soft beat of a temple drum. Soon the counting will fade, and the breath will carry itself. There's an old Zen story. A student once told his master, "My mind is noisy, it will not stop." The master led him to a river. "Do you hear the water rushing?" The student nodded. "Does the river try to be silent?" The student frowned. "No, master, it just flows." The teacher smiled. "So too your breath. Stop trying to silence it. Let it flow." With each exhale, say inwardly, "Here, now, safe." 3 words. A mantra to remind you that the danger you fear is only a ghost, and the only truth is this moment. Your mind screams about yesterday and tomorrow, but your breath only knows now. As you continue, check your body. Where was it softened first? Your chest? Your throat? Perhaps your jaw, which has clenched through countless battles you never needed to fight. This softening is not weakness. It is your nervous system remembering it does not need to be at war. Monks refer to this shift as the turning of the wheel, which involves transitioning from a state of fight or flight to one of rest and digest. When the wheel turns, your body stops wasting energy on imagined battles and begins repairing itself. Your heartbeat steadies, your immunity reawakens, your muscles unclench, and your spirit sighs in relief. When you master one breath, you master one storm. Imagine now the gray mist completely leaving you. See yourself lighter. Feel your shoulders unburdened. You are not forcing the body to heal. You are simply stepping out of its way, letting it do what it has always known how to do. In Buddhist tradition, breath is not just oxygen. It is life force, a gift arriving freely, moment after moment. No one can buy it. No one can steal it. Every inhale is proof you are still here, still alive, still capable of change. So as you sit in this ritual, remember, you don't need the world to calm down. You need only to enter the gate of breath. Beyond this gate lies the stillness you've been searching for, not outside, but within. The storm may rage, but inside the gate, you are untouchable. Ritual 2, the Sacred Chalice. Healing doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from learning to receive. So many of us live as if the body were a stubborn machine, one that only moves if we push, punish, or demand more. But monks discovered long ago, true healing begins when the body feels safe enough to open, like a flower unfolding in sunlight. This second ritual is called the Sacred Chalice. Place both hands at your navel, thumbs touching, fingers cupped, as if you are holding a bowl of still water. Let your elbows soften. Let your gaze fall gently toward the earth. You are no longer striving, no longer reaching outward. You are becoming a vessel. A clenched fist cannot receive. Only an open palm can. Now notice the warmth in your palms. Maybe a tingle, maybe just a quiet presence. This is not imagination. It is your nervous system beginning to recognize safety. With each exhale, soften your belly. Soften the small muscles around your eyes, those tiny guards that have been squinting at life's storms for too long. Whisper inwardly, I'm ready to receive the healing I already carry. You are not begging the world for medicine. You are reminding your body that it already knows how to mend. The wound is not in the cells, it is in the forgetting. There is an old Buddhist tale. A weary traveler once came to a monk, complaining that his life was empty. The monk handed him a bowl and poured tea. He kept pouring until the tea overflowed, spilling onto the traveler's lap. Why are you wasting it? The man cried. The monk replied, You came with a bowl already full. Nothing more could enter. Empty yourself, and you will receive. This is the essence of the Sacred Chalice. When you release striving, when you set down the armor of busyness, the body remembers how to open. Stillness is not emptiness. It is the space where light can enter. As you continue, imagine a clear bowl filling with calm light. The bowl is not broken, not cracked, not flawed. It simply receives what it was always meant to hold. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to prove anything. All that is asked is to receive. Feel your shoulders drop, even just slightly. Notice the mind quieting, not silenced but softened. That small shift is the body's way of saying, I trust you. I can rest now. Monks often say the most dangerous disease is endless striving, the belief that peace must be earned. But here in this ritual, you learn a greater truth. Healing is not a prize. It is a permission. You don't need to chase wholeness. You only need to stop running from it. So cup your hands, keep your bowl steady, and let the light pour in. What you're receiving is not from outside. It is the echo of your own inner temple answering back. Ritual 3, Golden Rain over the body. Pain is not just in the muscles, it's in the stories we keep locked there. So many of us carry silent knots, a jaw that clenches with unspoken words, a back that bends beneath invisible weight. a gut that holds the memory of old fear. The monks teach that pain is often not the body's enemy, but the body's messenger, calling us home. In this ritual, we invite golden rain to fall through us, melting the knots, washing away the echoes of yesterday. Sit tall, spine straight like a mountain, eyes softly closed. Let your tongue rest gently on the roof of your mouth, signaling to your nervous system. No fight, no flight, only rest. The body listens when the mind stops shouting. Now imagine it, a gentle golden rain descending from the sky, not fierce, not hurried, just soft, warm droplets of light. It enters at the crown of your head, then slowly washes down through the forehead, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the belly, the pelvis, the legs, all the way to the feet. On each inhale, draw in this golden warmth as if you were breathing sunlight itself. On each exhale, let go of heaviness, dullness, the stale fatigue you've been dragging for years. Whisper silently, light in, wait out. Healing begins when you allow yourself to be washed, not when you keep scrubbing. Name 3 raw sensations as the rain moves through. Warm cheeks, heavy hands, soft belly. No stories, no explanations. Just sensation, because sensation is honest, unlike the mind, which always adds commentary. If there is a place in your body calling louder, perhaps the neck where burdens sit, or the lower back that has carried too much, let the golden light pool there. Let it soak, soften, and soothe. There is a Zen story of a farmer who carried 2 buckets each day to the well. One bucket was cracked, leaking water with every step. Ashamed, the bucket apologized to the farmer, but the farmer smiled and said, "Look at the path you water each morning. See the flowers that bloom?" What the bucket thought was failure was actually nourishment. Your body is like that bucket. What feels like weakness or imperfection may actually be the very place where light can enter. Your scars are not proof you're broken. They are proof you let the light through. As the golden rain flows, notice. Your forehead loosens. Your tongue softens. Your hands rest easier. The breath becomes round, smooth, no longer jagged with effort. You are not forcing healing. You are remembering it. The monks say, a temple is not built in noise, but in silence. This ritual is your temple. Let the golden rain anoint you, cleansing not only the body, but the hidden chambers of the heart. You don't need to escape your body. You need to light it from within. Stay here for a few breaths more, receiving, allowing, glowing. Ritual 4, Heart-Belly Seal. Your mind races because your heart and belly are not speaking the same language. Most people live split in 2. The heart feels one thing, the gut feels another, and the brain spins trying to negotiate between them. That's why your thoughts race at night, why your chest feels tight even in silence, why your stomach knots at the smallest trigger. In Buddhist teaching, true balance comes when the 3 centers, head, heart, belly, sing in unison. This ritual is the bridge that unites them. Settle into your seat. Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your lower belly. Soften your eyes, almost closing them. And allow the faintest smile to curve your lips. Not a forced grin, but a micro smile, the kind a monk wears when gazing at a sunrise no one else sees. When the body feels safe, the mind finally stops screaming. Now begin to breathe like a gentle wave. On the inhale, feel the breath rising toward the heart beneath your right hand. On the exhale, let the breath sink into the belly beneath your left hand. A wave that rises and falls, steady and smooth. Don't push it. Let your body rediscover its rhythm. Keep your inhale and exhale balanced. equal length like the wings of a bird, too long on one side and the bird struggles, balanced, and it glides with no effort. As you breathe, imagine the two hands sending one signal through your whole system. Safety, a message so simple your cells can understand it. Whisper inwardly with each cycle. Seen, safe, held. Seen by your own awareness. Safe in this moment. Held by life itself. The body heals the moment it believes it is no longer alone. Notice what shifts. The warmth behind the sternum may grow. The belly may soften. The self-talk in your head may become quieter, less insistent. This is coherence. Heart and belly humming the same tone, and the brain finally relaxing its grip. There's a Zen story of two monks watching a flag flutter in the wind. One said, "The flag is moving." The other said, "No, the wind is moving." Their master overheard and said, "It is not the flag, it is not the wind. It is your mind that moves." When your heart and belly are split, your mind moves endlessly. But when you seal them together, the flag and the wind both rest. Healing doesn't come from fighting your thoughts, it comes from anchoring your body. Stay with this ritual for several minutes. Each inhale, heart receives. Each exhale, belly settles. Hands as anchors. Breathe as a bridge. Smile as a seal. If pain arises, don't chase it away. Let the wave of breath wash through it. If sorrow stirs, let the heart hold it and the belly ground it. Everything belongs. Nothing needs to be exiled. In this seal, you are not fixing, you are listening. And listening is the oldest medicine. The storm cannot rule the mountain once the roots are deep. When you finally release your hands, pause. Notice the echo, a quieter mind, a steadier mood, a softer presence. This is your heart and belly remembering they were never enemies. Ritual 5, the silent sealing carryover. A ritual unfinished is like water poured but never drunk. You've breathed, you've softened, you've invited the golden rain, and you've sealed heart and belly into harmony. But if the ritual ends here, without anchoring, its medicine may fade the moment you stand. The monks knew this. That's why every sacred practice ends with a seal, a gesture to integrate the silence into the bones, so the healing walks with you beyond the cushion. Sit tall, spine like a mountain, but face soft, like a lake. Bring your palms together at the heart in prayer mudra. Let your thumbs press gently against your sternum, reminding you of the quiet flame inside. Take one deeper breath. On the inhale, silently whisper, "Receive." On the exhale, release. Now bow your chin slightly, not in defeat, but in reverence for the life that still flows through you. Whisper gently so only your heart can hear. "I am healed, I am light, I am alive." When you bow to life, life bows back. Lift your gaze softly as though watching dawn break. Place one hand briefly on your lower belly. This is a lock, the way monks store calm so it won't scatter. Imagine you are tucking the stillness into your center, a seed that will sprout with every step you take. But this ritual does not belong only to stillness. It must walk into the marketplace of your daily life. That is where it proves its power. Spiritual practice is not escape, it is equipment for the storm. When walking, bring attention to your feet touching the earth. Each step whispers, "Here, now." At the screen, when the glow begins to drain your life, relax your tongue and jaw. Tension dissolves like sugar in warm tea. In conflict, lengthen the exhale. Even 3 seconds longer makes anger stumble and compassion return. These are not small tricks. They are the invisible threads tying you back to your center when the world tries to pull you apart. There is an old Zen story. A young monk asked his master, "Why do we practice in silence if the noise of the world returns the moment we leave?" The master poured tea into a cracked cup. The tea seeped slowly into the cracks, staining them golden. He said, "The silence seeps into you the same way. When the world presses, the cracks will shine instead of breaking." Integration is the true miracle, not what you feel on the cushion, but what stays when the noise comes back. So let this final seal be more than closure. Let it be your vow. When you touch your heart in prayer mudra, remember the silence you touch today is portable. It can sit with you in traffic, at the dinner table, or at 3 a.m. when thoughts would steal your sleep. Breathe once more. Seal it. Carry it. You are no longer fragmented. You are assembled from within. A monk does not heal only in the temple. He carries the temple in his breath. You didn't escape your body. You finally returned to it. Think about what you just walked through. The breath opened the gate. The chalice taught you to receive. The golden rain washed every hidden corner. The heart and belly found coherence, and the silent seal carried it into the world. This wasn't medicine from a bottle. This was medicine from your own presence. Your body was never broken. It was waiting for you to listen. Most people spend their lives searching outside. Another pill, another appointment, another distraction. But monks know the truth. The body's deepest pharmacy opens only when you stop running. For 20 minutes, you didn't numb, you didn't fight, you allowed. And the result? A body that sighs, a heart that steadies, a mind that no longer claws for escape. Now here's your invitation. For 7 days, repeat these 5 rituals, just 20 minutes, no more. And after each practice, write down 3 simple words: body, mood, sleep. Watch the patterns shift. Watch the fog thin. Watch your own presence become the pill you thought you'd never find. Healing is not in the future. It begins the moment you choose to show up. So if something inside you stirred today, don't let it vanish when this video ends. Anchor it. Comment below with the words, "I start today." Subscribe if you're ready for more Buddhist healing rituals, and share this with someone tired of hurting, who deserves to remember that peace is not sold, it is practiced. Because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more people like you, rooted, breathing, unbroken. Presence is the medicine, and you've already taken the first dose.